She just handed me her phone.
Is she talking to someone or something?
Yeah. She just sent me the chat that. You ready?
Yes.
Oh, did you want to be? I never tried.
It's plugged in.
Okay.
I'll ask about that. So is there anyone
Two, I can. I know it's not awkward. Yeah.
Places. Take a seat, everyone. Please. Let's get our party started. Can everyone hear me, or do I need a mic?
No, we can hear you.
You can hear me? Good deal. Which, by the way, at any point anyone is struggling to hear me, please let me know, because then I will mic up.
If anyone is struggling to hear, bell tones are supposed to.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing a hearing aid, like.
I might. I get on myself. I'll let you know which ones are the best.
Am I registered for one of these on Friday? You check.
Need to know.
I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
I know I did.
You can also Google, I believe your email.
Are you guys doing all
Yeah, you should be able to go to your Eventbrite app.
I know, but I can never remember which email I used.
That sounds like a general problem.
Did you just say it sounds like a joke? Sounds like a personal, organizational.
That's where I was gonna go. That sounds like a you problem, and then I decided to just go to Jenna. Sorry, Jenna, I love you.
If we don't mind, it's all.
All right.
It would be a lot.
a little spicy?
Ooh, spicy. Tara, are you spicy today?
I bring out the best.
You guys get further and further away from me. I don't understand this. When you guys come in next week, there will be no chairs on the back wall.
Yeah. Dang it.
I'm gonna have one row of seating between right here. We're all gonna sit together. Happy birthday! Anybody having birthdays today? No, but Celeste and David have birthdays coming up. Please make sure that you say happy birthday to these wonderful people if you see them. November's a slow birthday month. Bucket fills, what do we have? Fill some buckets. All right. Do y'all come in here to be on your phone and like enter an email, or did you come in here to get some value? Who? Wait, what?
I haven't seen him in a while.
Nice. We're happy to have you here. That's a good one, Brian. What else do we have? Some buckets. Let's fill some buckets. This is
I'll
the...
fill your bucket.
Yay! What?
Did you guys know that our market center is ranked number 2 in the Ohio Valley region for growth in 2024? So like, let's go.
Let's make it number 1.
Let's go.
We've got this. We absolutely have this. Let's make it number 1. Nice.
Market center move.
we continue to grow. I love it. Good job, everybody. That's a team effort.
I want to fill Chad's bucket for buying 19 shots last year. He's had a good year, which means this year should be even better.
How many shots?
Chad.
Well done, Chad. We're not talking about it? I love that. One more. Give me another bucket fill before we move on.
At the bar after the Christmas party last
He has a hard time remembering.
I got you. Fair enough. We won't have to leave this time. We could just stay there. Or walk down the street.
Y'all are 20.
No, 21, because 21 is the
It's a good thing I
legal
didn't
drinking
do
age.
that.
Everyone's trying.
Yeah, I don't feel the same. All right, give me one more bucket fill so we can finish. Move on to the next slide. One more.
I have a bucket fill.
Yes, let's go.
Wow. I've been working with Tamika for quite some time. She's admin on my team, and she is finally a licensed Kentucky agent.
Done. Congrats. Welcome to the best side of the river.
Said no one ever. No one ever.
There you go. Yeah, gills. Now I take the duck. Aaron, come on up. We would like to hear from our sponsor. It's not Beltone. It is Mortgage.
Darren Family Mortgage and Visit Teresi. We've been here for forever. Thanksgiving is coming up, right around the corner. I just wanted to, truly say thank you. I've been blessed to work with so many of you guys for the last 4 or 5 years. 4 or 5 years, I think. It's been a while, and this market center continues to be one of the best market centers that we get to visit on a weekly basis. We just wanted to share, we're here for you guys during this time where you're going to be home around a lot of friends, a lot of family. We're always working. Being brokers, we have a lot of different products that we can still help you. It's still plenty of time for us to close this year for you guys. If you're looking for an extra Christmas money or anything like that, certain products we can close in 2 weeks for you guys, no problem. And if you're having trouble files getting to the finish line, just give us a call before you turn it down, before you, it's buyer this side, right? See if we can help you and say we want to be your partners and be here for you guys over the holidays. And do you have anything to say?
Yeah, what Darren said, we're definitely aggressive on turn times right now. I'm having some stuff, writing contracts now, closing before Thanksgiving. That's how aggressive we're getting. So if you need anything like that, let us know. Like Chad mentioned, unique products. We can do even some commercial stuff that go up to 10 units. So we have even products for that. We have a lot of investor flex products that are really unique right now. We could do cash out or purchase on those. Another big thing that we're seeing in the market right now is it's kind of swinging depending on the area of a buyer's market. So we're seeing a lot of 1-0 buy downs right now where we're utilizing seller credit. What a 1-0 buy down is it helps lower that monthly payment for the first year for the buyer. So we're really utilizing that tool that we have a lot, especially for first-time home buyers. Also, a lot of our loans, or many of our loans, have what's called a recast product, which means they could put the minimum amount down, and then after they sell their current house that they own, and they have a chunk of money, they can use that and put it towards the mortgage to lower, obviously, the principal balance, but also the payment without doing a refinance, okay? That's huge for someone who's like, oh, I want to wait to sell my house, use those funds, then put the money down. Well, this way, you can prep the house, get it listed, take the time, but also jump on a property right away. Yes, Brian?
Time limit on that.
2 payments. And then they could do it as many times as they want.
Some
We
banks
typically
will-
walk them through with that. Sorry.
Some banks will have like a certain percentage that you have to do with that.
You have to do 2 mortgage payments, then you're able to do the
I got you. So there isn't you have to repass within a certain.
No.
No.
No, sir.
So if you had a 275 which you locked in 2017, you pass that, well,
you can't pull the money out.
No, not more money out, but say you had a big chunk of money. You know, so, mortgage.
Yeah.
That you took out a while ago that has a little. And that would make.
Their payment is probably low enough already. So I would just have them consult with us, look at like, is their goal to lower their payment? Or is their goal just to lower the principal balance?
Or to pay it off earlier.
Yeah.
Right.
So they'll probably just want to do a lump sum payment.
They'll pay it off earlier, but, yeah, but if they're looking to just lower the interest, the recap would do that, but it'll be the same amortization. Right, so it doesn't reduce the time that they're in it.
And I'll leave it at this, just to leave you guys alone. How Darren and I like look at our business when we work with referral partners, we want to be an extension to your business, right? Like Darren mentioned, listing or buying, right? Darren and I do, like, no joke, over 250 transactions a year, okay? So that means that we see buy and list side, and we get good advice from good agents on the sell side. So we have some advice that we can help you with your business, okay? Whether we're helping that buyer or not. So call Darren, call myself, and yeah, have a good Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Evan. We're gonna go get the food and bring it back.
Thank you both. And in the spirit of all things thankfulness, we're thankful for you guys.
I know I am.
Let's get squirrely.
Oh my God.
We did it. I don't know why you guys become a squirrel.
Hologram, or is this like true fire?
This is actually her. This is my brain. This is my brain on squirrels.
Go to the next slide.
Okay, I got all the slides. Let's see what my slides are. This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, before we do this, I want to share a couple things with you guys. First of all, you all asked for the Prodigy pool, the winners. Well, we don't have a winner yet, but I'm going to tell you how many entries you all got. The winner. Go ahead. Okay. Where's Jennifer Pope? Back there. Hey, Jennifer Pope. Okay, so Jennifer Pope has 5 entries.
Well done.
Has 3 entries.
Nicely done.
Michelle, 3 entries. Oh, no, you don't. 4 entries. And 4. That's all right.
3 plus 4 maybe?
3 plus 1. 3 plus 1. I have you guys okay, this is from last Friday. That's okay, we got one too.
Michelle's okay, you're second.
Dimple, Alex, Taylor, Lewis, Don. Joe. Now we know your first name. Katie, Tony, Carla, all had 2 entries, and then we have about 10 or 15 people. Somebody's gonna win
Might as well be you.
$1,000. It won't be me. I'm going to 0 entries.
It's gonna be me. I better have 1 entry. I'm winning this. We know that.
Okay. All right, guys. So here's what I wanted to share today. If I can find my email to myself.
Hey, you can separate your emails outside of these here. Sounds like a pleasure.
Where is the email I emailed myself with my notes? Hold on.
Let's get squirrely.
This is me.
It's already there.
That's cool. Here it is. Okay. So I wanted to share a little bit of a market snapshot, and thank you, Darren. I don't know where you're at for that. Couple of things to know about like NAR numbers. Okay, NAR numbers are showing that the current inventory on the market is up about 25%. Okay, and from year-over-year inventory is up about 25%. And we have about 4.3 months of inventory on the market. So that's actually like what we would consider kind of a healthy, stable market. Why is inventory up? the sales are down a little bit. However, prices are, so when the inventory sits, right, we assume prices will soften. Prices are still up about 3% year over year, but they're not climbing. I mean, they were climbing. Yeah, I mean, we were up over 10%, like it was crazy. So they're up, it's still up, but it's not like crazy. It's kind of like slowing down. So that's a good thing for who? Buyers or sellers? Buyers. It's good for buyers, right? So there's a little bit of relief right now for your buyers as the inventory sits longer. If you're looking for rates to drop, there are loan officers. What are saying?
We went to get the lunch.
Craig's here.
I had a bunch of lending stuff, and then I like backed it out because I was like, I don't want to have that conversation in front of a room of loan officers. And I will tell you what is happening. We expected rates to drop, and I think they went down a little, and they went back up a little. And so what they're saying is, for next year, what I'm reading is we're going to be probably somewhere between 5 and 6%. We're not going to see rates drop again down to like 3% rates. So like we just need to get super comfortable. If you have buyers that are like waiting on the rates, like inventory's up, prices are kind of stable, rates are not going to plummet. Go buy a house, right?
Go buy a house.
Go buy a house. And then the other thing I wanted to share with you guys, and this is in shift 7. So if inventory's sitting, how do our sellers feel? Yeah, so like, so everything I just.
Fire us and get another agent.
Yeah, everything I just said is maybe the sellers need to know, hey, homes are sitting on market, 4.3 months is the average months of inventory we have. Inventory is up 25%, so as a seller, there's 2 things we want to look at. What are the 2 things sellers that have to do with seller pricing? Or actually, pricing and condition, just price and condition helps with seller motivation, right? And what Gary calls this is the price war or the beauty pageant.
Yep. Oh,
That's the game you get to play. You want to play the price war, or do you just want to be perfect condition, essentially? So right now is the time to have really clear and concise conversations with sellers. And if you guys haven't dusted off, I dusted Kristen's off.
Yep.
Your shift book. This is tactics 7 and 8. Is seller pricing, and this is the price war and the beauty pageant chapters. So tactic 7 is price ahead of the market. So if we're at 4.3 months of inventory and you have a motivated seller, but we don't have the conversation about pricing correctly, and we go in 30 days from now, we're at 5 months of inventory on market, they could be behind the market. So we want them to price aggressively to sell before inventory continues to pile up.
Yeah, one of the things Peter said that kind of stuck with us is,
Oh, this is Peter's fireside chat, sorry.
oh, yeah, one of the things that he said that's really stuck with us when it comes to like pricing listings and stuff is not so much what we would consider comps. Look at what's currently pending too.
Yeah.
Look what's setting, show your client, look, this is active at this price, it's sitting, this is pending at this price. And you know, that's really where
Always.
the pricing should be, is more at what's pending, not so much what happened in the last 30, 60, 90 days. So
Yeah, if they, when I was selling, I just did old school one-liner CMAs. Like if I were gonna sell a house today, I would do an old school one-liner CMA, which is active and sold.
Yep.
And you just look at, like, literally price, like usually you have a square footage you're searching by or something, but also like that days on market. So if they want top dollar and you go down in the solds and the last thing that's sold at that price set for 120 days, then you go, okay, well, you're competing with these 5 that are active and you're trying to get the top price, which actually set on the market for 4 months after it was reduced. Yeah, you can see the reductions on that too, so it's just perfect for that. Yeah, so you definitely want to look at all of that in your pricing strategies.
So you're saying the beauty pageant would be the reduced price? But what's the percentage
percentage or what's, like, how do you explain that to your client that this is the best that's gonna be
Yeah,
to create competition? I mean, obviously, that's why you're doing it. Two people offer, now you're back to where the value of the house probably is where they want.
right. And here's the thing, I would go through this chapter because there's a bunch of graphs and there are actual scripts, but I'm gonna read you guys the 7. These are the how to maximize for pricing, basically, and so I'm gonna read these right now. But actually, when you get into this chapter, it's kind of hard, like if you're not a numbers person, like when I just look at this visually, I go, ooh, yeah, like I don't wanna read this part because it looks like bar graphs and numbers, but actually when you get in and read it, it has in italics exactly what you say. So you can show them this and you can say like, here's what's happening in the market, here's where you're at, here's where we want to price. So you don't end up getting down here on what you get for your sale. It's helpful if you dig into it. Okay, I'm gonna read you guys the 7 kind of how to maximize for pricing in the shifted market. This is for you, by the way. This is how you get better at this conversation. Number 1 is be a student of the market. Know your numbers. Just by repeating, regurgitating what I just said, that inventory is up 25% and we have 4.3 months of inventory, the seller's gonna go, ooh, like you literally don't even have to actually understand what that means. It's gonna tell you, when you say it, they're gonna go, oh, this person knows the market, right? Now, I think you should start.
You should know.
You should start to understand what that means, but I'm just saying, like, you can use the things you're learning to start to understand the market, and it brings validity to the conversation. So be a student, know your numbers. Number 2, focus your mini comps on actives, pendings, and solds. Wait a minute, focus your mini comps on actives. Pendings and solds may be out of date. So if the market's shifting quickly, you want to get that holistic approach, but just know, like, we usually search in CMAs for 6 months. I used to search 6 months. CMAs search 6 months? Yep. If you can use your pendings in 6 months, you search for 6 months. Well, 6 months ago was the spring market, and we didn't have 4.5 months inventory. So you have to kind of keep in mind, like, even a 6-month snapshot could be a little dated. Be a student of property. Preview them so you can understand what is selling and why.
So that 4.3 months is that's national.
As national, those are NAR. Yeah. National.
I don't think so.
You can get granular, but just remember, like, different price points are gonna have more months of inventory in different areas. So I mean, obviously.
That national data gives us an indication about what's
coming.
what's coming.
Yeah. And of course, if you're if you're looking at a luxury price point, I mean, that could be 12 months of inventory and fewer selling here. So you kind of use what makes sense for you in the conversation, but knowing the numbers is going to help you. Okay, I think being a student of property is helpful with the comps. It's not uncommon when you're going in and doing a pricing strategy to pull them up and show the seller. This price is 2 blocks, this home is 2 blocks away from you. Let's look at the pictures. This is your home. If you were a buyer, which of these 2 is most attractive? Now, this is a strategy actually that Cody Gibson taught me. And I used to travel around and teach a class called 7 Steps to 10 Listings a Month. Anybody taken it? You've taken it, I think. We would go out and list the property. If the property wasn't sold in 2 to 3 weeks, we asked the seller to come into the market center and sit down in the office and have a pricing conversation. Every 3 weeks. And why would we maybe want to do that? Why do you think having them come to your place of business to have a pricing conversation is important? Yeah, you probably walked into their house, picked your shoes off at the door, had a Coke at their kitchen table, and priced their home. So when they come to your home and they see you're a professional and you have data up on a screen in a presentation room, and we're pulling comps and we're showing photos, we're now having a professional pricing conversation that's in their best interest. And it's also inconvenient. Like, let's be real. Hey, every 3 weeks that we haven't sold the property, I'm gonna ask you to come meet me at my office. We're gonna have a business conversation. How many times do you think they're gonna wanna do that? Yeah, they want you to take time out of your business to come out to their house and then not have an effective conversation that we know may not sell the home because they're not pricing it properly. So if you want to be effective, do it in your business environment. That's why we have all these spaces, so you guys can meet your clients here and actually look like a professional, right? Okay, that was an extra, that's not in here, but. Number 4, keep your presentation as current as possible. Let the ongoing research do the talking. Now, if I were tracking the numbers every month, and I knew that in March, the months on inventory was 2.5, then I could actually say to the seller, Mr. Seller, this is wild because just March of this year, months on inventory was 2.5, and now we're 4.5. So that tells me we need to have a serious conversation on pricing. I can only do that if I've done what? I actually know what's happening in your market. That's the only way you can speak to it with like any sort of relevance. Number 5 is pre-qualify for motivation. Sellers who need to sell most often. So when we do, this is in the book too. When you guys meet with the seller and they say, I want to sell my house, are you getting engaged on motivation? What are some reasons why sellers choose to sell? How many been on time? Great. Okay.
Moving out of the country.
I'm moving out of the country. By when?
Next
March. Next March? Next March sounds different than I have to be moving out of the country by December. You need to know that. What are we gonna say?
I'll let you know.
Okay. What are some other things we would be listening for in motivation? I'm downsizing. I'm upgrading.
relocating.
Let's talk about this right here, relocating. These two right here. I'm relocating. So if I'm listening, I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, you're relocating. How soon do you need to be there? Is anybody in here ever paid 2 mortgages? It is extremely stressful, isn't it?
It is.
Extremely stressful. If you're moving an in-law into your home, that's an entire thing. That's like that's a taking care of a family member thing. There's probably some time. Like you probably need to move quick on that, right? So when we sit back down in the market center and we have the pricing conversation, I'm just going to gently remind them of why they told me they wanted to sell. You told me you were moving out of the country by the end of the year. How important is it to you that you don't have a second mortgage you're paying for after December 30th? You're just gonna like poke them in their motivator every time. If you forget to do that,
You're so
everybody's 12 years old. Here's the thing: if we don't know what that is, if we don't know what is actually motivating the reason, it's really difficult to go back and keep re-engaging them and just reducing their money. Like when we say, I need you to reduce the price by $10,000, that's actually $10,000 that's flying out the door for that. So we need to tie that to why are we selling the house? And what's the greater pain if we don't do it sooner? Okay. Next one is price ahead of the market, so you avoid tasting it. That's in this section of the book. And then 7 is always secure pricing reductions in advance. Somebody at the listing presentation, how many of you guys do this? Somebody, one of our top agents.
I had 2 signed, but the client demanded that I didn't. Second. Yeah, and the 2 price reductions signed up front, and I did the first one.
So you did a good job selling it, and they lost motivation somewhere in the middle.
And it's harder because these people inherit they had to. So it's not like you got 2 mortgage payments,
Yeah.
you know, you can handle it. So like, but they won't come back.
So what is that? So I saw two of you raise your hand. I had three of you. I had this conversation with the top agent at Lexington last week. Here's what I'll tell you. Take the listing. In my opinion, take the listing. If it's over, like, this is maybe
No, I
a
agree.
controversial thought.
Take the list, take the list.
I always take the list.
I have had brand new agents come in because they took a class and they heard somebody say, I'm not gonna take that listing because it's overpriced. And they come in and they tell me, I didn't take a listing because it's overpriced. And I'm thinking, okay, well, who's gonna get a price reduction? Because you don't own the listing now. Take the overpriced listing, have fierce conversations. You've got to be in the game to get the reduction that sells it, right? We're gonna say that.
And I have, sellers.
I've got two or three emails from
I have lots of properties that will sit in that sold and closed multiple others. But I would also say document all the things you're doing when they're an unreasonable seller. So here's what I'm doing this week to sell your home. Here's what I'm doing this week to sell your home. So then if it doesn't sell, you go back and revisit.
So also increase your days on your listing contracts. Price listing. Yes. So in 9 days, good and
There's no set standard on your listing contract. When I got into the industry, we listed everything for 12 months.
I do,
We listed everything for 12 months. And as inventory days on market goes up, it should be. Because you're still investing the same amount of money, knowing that it may take longer to sell.
Same way with buyers. I'm making sure.
And if you guys put your expiration date in your calendar, because there are a lot of agents that make a lot of money when your listings expire. So your listing should never, ever, ever expire unless you've made the decision to let it expire. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay, that's all I have on that. The other one is just standing out from the competition. This is about staging. So this is the beauty pageant. How do we get a house? We should always be working here. I don't know the exact statistic, but I think properties that are staged sell for like 20% or something higher than just unstaged. It's a big number.
They've broken that down for like actually staged versus virtually.
That's probably somewhere. Yeah. So Keller
I
Williams
should
has.
say, virtual staging works for online presence, but as soon as you walk in, that was my problem with my condo in Mainville. They took all the furniture out of it, and then as soon as we put like at least the first floor rooms, it worked.
Like you can stage them halfway, right?
You put the furniture back in?
Yeah.
And it's sold?
Yeah.
Nice.
Staging works.
It makes all the difference.
It just made it flow. I mean, it was a completely different system than I wanted.
Yeah, and here's the thing, if it's not vacant, we still need to do our best. Like I always used to tell people, are you guys committed to selling your own? Yes. Awesome. Let's just start boxing up the things you're not gonna need for the next 90 days and stacking them in a corner in the garage. Like declutter this house, even the ones that were clutter free, just start to declutter. There is a PW kind of community called Style to Design. And they have virtual staging options, design options.
Color palettes.
Color design boards, like you can walk in and they can actually purchase the things. They have little things they click on to buy things from like Amazon and other places. So that's a cool little add-on if you're looking for something like that. But what did you learn from this squirrely moment? Before I go to the next thing, and then I'll be done.
Can I have one thing?
Yeah.
So you should utilize on your list before you go on your appointments. Utilize your lender relationships. See what that 2-1 or 1 buy down is going to cost. Go in with that form to make you could make your listing come right out of the pocket with a 2-1 buy down and make it super attractive. But with your lending partner to understand what that cost is going to be. We can run the calculations on it, and then you're going in prepared, right? And you're just going to look that much better to your client.
Yeah, the more you have your resources packaged up and you've had the conversation, like get comfortable being uncomfortable. Like learn the conversations you want to have because ultimately our job is to get them what they want. And you got to kind of like get your own ego out of the way to help people do that sometimes. Your discomfort around the financial conversations, right? Practice your presentation every week. Okay, you guys, these reports are on our website. So when you go to kw7h.com, it's under agent resources. We put these out every month. In my mind, if I'm a listing agent or a buyer's agent, this is the most valuable tool in your toolkit right now. Totally agree. If you've never sold a house, this is all you need to get the listing. Doesn't really matter because what this report is, we call this the lore, language of real estate. This is how Keller Williams Seven Hills, this brokerage, compares to the Cincinnati MLS or Cincinnati Association in different categories. Okay, so we looked at like the Realtor Association of Greater Cincinnati, they're the gray bars, and this is month over month. So October of this year compared to September of this year, and this is year over year, October of last year compared to October of this year. So I'm gonna look at this one because I think it shows more like gross, not like market stuff. In this category for listings taken, you can see at the Cincinnati Association, they're up about 15% year over year. Our brokerage is up 80% year over year. Okay, 16% for the board, 71% for our brokerage. So every category on this is always we're always gonna show things that make you guys look amazing. And the cool thing is you can sit down with somebody and say, hey, I'm curious, are you interviewing any other agents? Yeah, I'm interviewing so-and-so at XYZ Realty. Cool, I love that you're doing your research. And yet here's the reality, they work here in the association. This is an indication of the growth of the association. This is my business, this is my company. So basically we're outpacing what's happening in the entire MLS in this market center. And that's a reflection of growth, right? That's why we want to grow the company because if we continue to outpace the market, you guys look amazing in all of your conversations.
Also, these charts are in the.
They're in your packet. This
She's so proud.
This was in every buyer consultation and every listing presentation I did my entire career. Like everyone, 100% is built into the presentation. So what questions do you guys have about how to use Solar? You're going to be using it now and want to share how it's working for you.
Yeah,
You guys want to look amazing or
I'll tell you from a recruiting perspective, it helps like career night, we talk about it, it's on our career night presentation, so.
yeah, when you're new and don't have your own numbers, this is your validity. So it's important to have these because it shows.
It's really helped clients. So the conversation really is about city folks. Client, it means that they're selling houses, selling more houses, your house is more likely to sell for more money. Less. And that's really all I care about.
Yep. Yep. Anybody have any questions, right? Yep.
I love that you know more. So what do you suggest to like know like the numbers, like how you get the that with that work?
Yeah. Yeah. Those came from all of the stats came from NAR, National Association of Realtors, and you can go to their website, I think, and see those monthly statistics. Also, Keller Williams puts out a monthly video called the Market Report.
I saw Ruben.
Yeah. So that's about a 10-minute video every month. I mean, you can literally watch it, take notes, re-record yourself saying the exact same thing and send it out to the world. That is just the Keller Williams Realty YouTube channel.
You also have, the MLS will show you individual counties or since the MLS data.
It's like a small detail.
figure out the absorption rate, as soon as we talk about it. And house value. Let's say.
That list to sale ratio is good too, to know.
For buyers too, right?
Yeah.
If the list to sale price ratio is 100%, which is possible, right? Then you sit down with the buyer and you just say, just so you're aware, in the market, the list price to the closing price is 100% in our market. So you can expect to pay sticker price. Just
Right.
setting an expectation, like, you're not gonna get 10% off.
Sellers can't do it, have to back up that street, discuss the value prices. I know, it's telling your idea, so I'm in the industry of everything I do, they can sell it at night, so when they put it on the market, say, I'm gonna have to go, find a business to get $3,000 more, but then the price ratio is up, it's very close, so just show them that on the seal. Yeah, I do original listing.
Yes.
Well, and for sellers, it also tells them that, you know, a lot of sellers, it's just like the old mold strip. We would say, you know, if you were gonna buy a pocket watch at a yard sale, you would expect to negotiate the price. But if you walked into a watch store, bought it out of the cabinet, you would pay the price on the watch. So when you're talking to sellers and you show them that, they think people are gonna come in and ask 20,000-30,000 off. We get to say to them, like, hey, just so you're aware, if you price it properly, you're gonna get 99% of the price.
Right.
If we don't price it properly, it'll sit on the market. Actually, it devalues the home because they're going to get stigmatized, and then we're probably gonna lose some of our money. I know that was a lot of numbers, but they said I was gonna be Peter today.
I think you did a
So
great
I
job.
put on my Peter hat for you. I was gonna do all the hearts and loves and feels and rainbows. So you got the numbers.
We got the numbers. That's what we needed. We're numbers. I like that question though. Where do you find all the extra data? I think NAR is a fantastic place. Your MLS, obviously, and then KW YouTube. Absolutely. Person with most data wins. Hi.
Hi,
What you doing?
I'm gonna talk about BOI. Do you know what BOI is?
I have no earthly idea. I was saying boy earlier, so I don't know.
Who has an LLC, S corp, or C corp in the room? Okay, do you know what BOI is? Yes. It is the beneficial ownership information, and it is U.S. Department of Treasury Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. This is new. This was passed in 2021. And basically what the government is wanting us to do is to verify ownership so that they are going to identify hopefully fake companies and all the fun stuff. So this is due by the end of the year if you own an LLC. There are immediate fines. There's potential criminal.
You said fines.
Yeah, there's fines. So everyone needs to file this, even if you agree with it or disagree with it, it could potentially cause you issues.
How do you file it?
And if you don't know.
Follow the
there have been, like,
instructions.
I thought I had a small, so I went to the Secretary of State website, found out it was still active. So
Ah,
All of your
good call.
If you own 25% or more, or you are a member, officer, or owner in any capacity in the LLC.
That's a few.
75.
Oh, someone did that for her.
And the good thing is, if you're like me, you go, did I file that? You can search your email.
It's really easy though.
It's very easy. It won't take any time at all. It's free. It doesn't cost any money. It's just, you have to do it. And then if you're also thinking about creating an LLC, after you create it or an S corp, you have 90 days then to do this activity. So if you were established before January 1st of this year, you have until December 31st of this year to file. If you create going forward a new LLC, S corp, C corp, any kind of corporation, you will have to file this for before 90 days. That's all. Interesting. So I'm still reading up on it and getting educated on it, but if you need, and if you
Then you don't have a good CPA.
right, if your CPA is not.
We don't have a good CPA, and she told us about.
Okay, cool.
Does anyone have a good CPA? I feel like that is such a common conversation. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you for helping us not get fined. Look at this. Ah! Who else going? Who's going? Who's going? Who's going? Who's going? You just signed up? You can check your Eventbrite to see if you are registered. Definitely want to get registered.
Yes, we are limited on seats for this. We have about 70 people that have RSVP'd for this through Eventbrite. If you are intending on coming and have not registered, please do so. Because we have lunch provided, and seating is limited, so we want to make sure that we have enough chairs for everybody.
All are welcome. You do not have to be KW. If you like to invite someone, it's a great
And if you're bringing a
opportunity.
spouse outside, like, make sure you register for everyone that you're bringing.
That's a really good point, the whole spouse thing. I took my spouse several years ago to this.
I'm bringing mine.
Blue is mine.
So are we good with just doing a Facebook event? We have to go on the website.
You have to go on that, right?
Did we post the link to that right
I
now?
posted it.
Not when
Earlier
it
this
first
week,
came out.
late last week, I did another comment. Okay.
Don't not look at
And
me.
we cross-reference everyone who registered for the Facebook. Jonah was working on that yesterday, making sure that we're registered on Facebook, we're also registered on that. We're still working with that.
Look at that.
That's gonna be a great, it's like, just plan for that life.
Bring your tissue. Tissues. Yeah, it is life-changing. It's fantastic. I'm excited. Oops. Speaking of QL, that jumps right into KW Next Gen. This is something we're doing in January. Anybody in your world that is 18 to 29 years old, or if you are 18 to 29 years old, this is a no-brainer. Absolutely, you want to be there.
They're actually, and they own my the executive director, one week next week, we love this coming, and Bill Fisher, I mean, you got, like, they're flying all their offices. Get it, anybody can hear about.
You guys, this is so exciting. So many things that we're doing. Austin's going. Huh, we're going to Cincinnati. That's just exciting stuff. Really exciting stuff.
We get to bring in.
Thank you. Yeah, I was interviewed by Jen and Cody. Good things. So sign up for this if you are 18 to 29 years old. It is free. They are going to ask for a donation to KW Cares. You do not have to donate. We would love for you to donate. I signed my daughter up. And then if you would like to become an instructor and learn more, you can also sign up. There is a cost associated with that. It is only $99. So for $99, you're getting like what, $250, $300 worth of stuff. There you go.
But it's, again, the only way you can ever see this on yourself constant.
This is an opportunity. Yeah, which I'm also doing. I paid my $99. I'm doing it. Look, there's more. KW Next Gen. We tried to do this. Or we did do it.
We did it.
Right now, I'm currently the director of teaching
Oh.
team, as well as a licensed agent. So my personal mission, the mission for my life is to live with an abundant mindset and to investing in real estate for generational wealth and financial freedom while inspiring my family, friends, and community to do the same. Before Quantum Leap, I would say one of my biggest struggles was actually measuring where I was at versus where I wanted to be. So I constantly felt like I was behind. I think one of the biggest tools that I've never heard as young professional people talk about is setting these goals and then breaking them down into bite-sized pieces. Jesse Coleman was my Quantum Leap coach. He was so awesome to work with and just like really took me through everything step by step. It was really nice to have somebody to sit down with on a regular basis and go through like what the action items actually were. After I started learning the things that I did with KW Next Gen, and after I started getting really intentional, I did start to see opportunities that I didn't see before. And I did start to believe in myself in ways that I didn't prior. The fact that you actually get to take a course like this and there's the option afterwards, okay, now you can continue on for 3 months of coaching to actually establish the habits around all of these goals that you set. And then after you've established those habits, you're actually able to apply for funds in order to get you started. I've literally never ever heard of a program like that before. Be able to grow to the point where I'm able to potentially run my own business is literally a dream come true.
I love it. Makes me teary-eyed. That's changing lives. And it's not about KW. It's just about getting focused and understanding what your plan is and then having support and the coaching is insane. Bold! We graduated, you guys. Got a bunch of bold grads in the house. Anybody want to share some ahas, recaps, takeaways, any of that from your experience with bold? Yes. Nice.
I tried to get him, to get in touch with them. We're readable. That's that Friday, got listed. Mark Tuesday.
Beautiful. I love that. It works, huh? What other ahas? Takeaways?
I've taken both 4 times. This is my 4th time goal. And there was a shift, and I don't know if it has anything to do with it. But this round goal, I actually, I'm on an accountability call in the morning every day. And we set a goal to have 15 new pieces of this. And after I went through all of my numbers, I'm at 8. So it has really done a lot. And I'm so bold this time.
I love that. Meet your goal. That's awesome. Anybody else have anything they want to share about bold? Anything? Anything? It doesn't stop. Doesn't stop.
That probably
Yeah.
not just myself, but I had so cool, I used that and everything worked out great. So it's just something to build on success mindset, I would.
Yeah, you don't just do it during the few weeks of bold. This is setting you up to keep taking this and keep pushing. Keep doing the actions, yes. Ah, okay. Yeah.
The last one, that was- and I saw some things like big papers, I saw.
Yes, yes. I love that part of the exercise.
Right.
Right. It's true. And I don't remember that exercise being like that before, where we had to write down how we saw ourselves and what we expected other people to write about us. I don't remember that step in that exercise before. Yeah. I thought that was very interesting, very eye-opening. There was a lot of self-reflection going on, and if you didn't get the self-reflection, that means you weren't reflecting on your one self. You were doing something else. There was a lot. Yep. I agree. It was good. It was really good. What do you guys think about Hudson? Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of energy. I mean, 6 kids, he's gonna have to have it. All right? He didn't make us feel bad when we didn't do something that we were hoping to do or set out to do or set up. He acknowledged that you didn't do it. Yeah, yeah, it was nice. I really liked him. Good stuff. Would you guys take bold again? Love it, because we're bringing it back every year. Oh my gosh, we still have awards. We need to fly. We have been having way too much fun. Okay. I know, but I told her she had plenty of time. Look who's on here. Hey, you. Never mind, we're gonna take a lot of time. Slide. $1 Million Club. Woo! Look at all these people. Good job, everybody. I'm really trying to move. You see me doing it. Home Run Award. That means 1 listed taken, 1 contract written, and 1 contract closed. Woohoo! I love when we see new faces on these too. This is good stuff. Another 1 listing, 1 contract, 1 contract closed. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And finally, we close out the Home Run Award with these 3 lovely people. Well done. Individual agent closed volume for October 24. Well done. I love seeing these faces. Yeah. Top individual agent closed units. Brandon, Jonathan, Sarah, Adrian, Lance. Mix it up. Top individual agent GCI. Woohoo! Adding some new faces on here. Top teams, closed volume and GCI for October 24. Congratulations to these teams. Top teams closed units for October. Congrats. Look at you guys, number 1. Top group closed volume for October 24. Top 4. Look at this. We got so much cake. Look at the producers. It's well done. Top group closed units for October. Well done, everyone. Top group GCI for October. Same people, just in different order. First closings for October. Congratulations. Doesn't mean this is their first closing. It means they're their first closing here. First listing taken. Woo! too, Tanner, Keegan. Highest price listing and sale, Timmy and Kristen. Woo! And our October Capper Club. These people are going to experience 100% of their commission. We need a FaceTime. Is he on? We're gonna get him on the horn. So normally, Alex is here on Wednesdays, but he chose to work today so he could be off on Friday for QL. This is really gonna stink. Okay, everyone, forget you saw this slide. Act surprised next week or somewhere. No, we'll still give it to him. It's not happening, is it? Look at that! What's that? The Culture Award goes to Carney this month, and I would love for you guys to share why you think, because I know y'all agree with me, why you think Carney got this award. He's always here. He's always willing to help. He drank the Kool-Aid. He is serving the Kool-Aid. He's not just drinking it. He was captain. Love it. I love it. Well earned. Yes, please.
I just gotta say, he was just the embodiment of just here today, encouraging. He is one of the biggest cheerleaders for PC, but also he's willing to help anybody that needs his help, and just very selfless.
I agree. And your leadership team agrees too. Well earned, Carney. How to earn 6 figures in a real estate career. And you guys need to be sharing this with people who want to get into real estate or are curious about learning more about KW7 Hills.
If somebody wants to get into real estate, here's Alex actually. He's at work, so he's got like 3 seconds. Hey, dude, I'm so sorry. We've got some people that want to say hi to you. So everybody say hi.
Hey!
And I wanted to, do you recognize this guy right here? Kristen's gonna tell you.
Congratulations! You are the winner of the Most Eager to Learn Award. Thanks, Alex! That's so cute. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh, nice. Well done. Thank you for including that information. That's good to know. Okay. Perfect. Yes. Wait, hold on. So if you've got anybody that's wanting to get into real estate or anyone who would like to learn more about KW7 Hills, this is an opportunity for you to send them a link and share this information with them.
And why is that so important?
So that's really important because you're building your profit share. It's passive income, right? And you're also changing lives because people like working here.
And believe me, if somebody wants to get into real estate, they're gonna do it one way or the other.
That's true. They're going to do it anyway. Really good point. CE class. Any info? Becky is not here. Oh, Ashley is. Do we have any information? I mean, ALC education.
No, I know that we had talked about it last time. I think we gave the go ahead to just schedule whatever, but I don't know. Sorry, I was on the front end of the conversation.
No, that's okay. Do either one of you have any conversation with Becky on this? Let's have an answer today. We'll have an answer today. Let's get an answer today. Beautiful. We need some drivers to help pick up pies. If you are interested in helping out, I'm sure Lindsay's gonna hook you up with a discounted something, office bill or something. I don't know, whatever she does, the magic she does.
247 pies.
We need some help getting those. So if you'd be willing to help us pick these up,
Oh, what day?
247.
Hey, and it's Saturday.
Yeah.
Preferably an SUV.
Tuesday? I'm assuming that info's when you scan the QR code, you'll have it. But we need some help. KW Cares, if you'd like to donate, and if you close, you might win with Prodigy. Family reunion is in February. Thank you.
I think so. So go over so much until your, sponsor for a few more days. Thank you. Jenna? Yes. Will you please? Yeah, just text me another day. Don't look at my calendar. Tell me.
Okay, I will.
It's either today or tomorrow, one of the two.